Hello and welcome back to another story. In today's story, we have a story called The Beauty and the Geek. Yes, it's called The Beauty and the Geek, not The Beauty and the Beast, because that would be copyright. Um, it's basically just another Cinderella story, but the roles are reversed. Um, Listen to the full story. As usual, I ask you to listen to the full story. Like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have a title for me to turn the title into a story, please comment them in the comment section below. And as usual, stay safe. Peace.
Ryan was the quintessential geek, glasses that constantly slipped down his nose, a penchant for sci-fi novels, and an uncanny ability to solve any math problem within seconds. His classmates at Westbrook High never missed a chance to make fun of him, mocking his intelligence and quirky habits. Despite the ridicule, Ryan maintained his straight A's and focused on his passion for inventing. Prom night was approaching, and while everyone else excitedly paired up, Ryan found himself without a date. He had resigned himself to the idea of skipping the event when, out of nowhere, Cassie, the most beautiful girl in school, approached him. "Hey, Ryan," she said with a dazzling smile. "Would you like to be my date for the prom?" Ryan was stunned. Cassie was the last person he expected to show any interest in him. She was always surrounded by friends and admirers, a social butterfly in every sense. Yet, there she was, asking him to the prom. Hesitant but flattered, Ryan accepted her invitation, his heart fluttering with hope. The night of the prom, Ryan arrived in a crisp tuxedo, his nerves a tangled mess. Cassie looked stunning in a shimmering dress, and for a moment, he felt like the luckiest guy in the world. They danced and laughed, and Ryan began to believe that perhaps things were changing for him. But as the night wore on, it became clear that Cassie had ulterior motives. At the height of the evening, she led Ryan to the center of the dance floor, and with a cruel laugh, she announced, "Everyone, look. The geek actually thought I wanted to go out with him." Laughter erupted around them as Cassie left Ryan standing alone, humiliated and heartbroken. He spent the rest of the night staring at a wall, trying to keep his tears at bay. Years passed, and Ryan's life took an extraordinary turn. His brilliant mind led to groundbreaking inventions, and he became a millionaire by the age of 30. He was no longer the geek everyone made fun of, he was a successful and confident man. But the scars of that prom night still lingered. One day, while attending a tech conference, Ryan ran into Cassie. She looked different, tired, with a sadness in her eyes. Life had not been kind to her, she had been in a toxic relationship and had faced her own share of humiliation. Seeing Ryan again, memories of that night flooded back, and she felt a pang of guilt. "Ryan," she said hesitantly, "can we talk?" They sat down in a quiet corner of the conference center. Cassie apologized sincerely for what she had done, explaining how her life had fallen apart since high school. She had come to understand the pain she had caused and wanted to make amends. Ryan listened, his mind a whirl of emotions. He saw the genuine regret in her eyes and realized that she had suffered too. After a long silence, he smiled softly. "People can change, Cassie. We all make mistakes. What matters is how we move forward from them." From that moment, Ryan and Cassie began to rebuild their relationship, this time on the foundation of honesty and mutual respect. They supported each other through their respective struggles, finding strength in their shared past and hope for the future. Ryan had learned that even the deepest wounds could heal with time and compassion, and Cassie discovered the power of redemption and forgiveness. Together, they showed that the beauty of the human spirit lies not in perfection, but in the ability to grow and change.
Fiddle ball, fiddle, fiddle. fellow.